Hey students, how you doing? We had a great Wednesday night. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate that. It was a good time, and I hope you had a good time in your groups. Check out our Facebook page. I think it's VitalLink Student Ministry. We've been updating that. Thanks to Katie Fee for putting the events and the growth groups and stuff like that on there. Today, I just wanted to kind of give you a challenge. This is something God has been teaching me lately that I think we all need, even the adults. If you're looking in on this, I think it's really important. God's really been teaching me about being teachable. Being someone who listens to other people. I think we need people investing in us. We need people who share their experience with us. I think all too often we're very prideful and we think we know it all. Particularly like young adult age, and probably even you students out there. I know this is for you, but man, there's been many times in my life where I'm like, I got it under control, and I know it all, and we don't. And so I'm reminded of Jesus' relationship with Peter, or rather Peter's relationship with Jesus. It was very interesting. As you look throughout Scripture, Peter gets a bad rap, but man, he's just zealous. He just wants to. He's on fire, and he loves Jesus dearly, and we see that over in the latter half of John after Jesus' resurrection. But there's many times where, for instance, like in John 13, Jesus comes to wash the disciples' feet, and Peter says, "You shall never wash my feet." And Jesus replies to him, "Unless I wash you, you have no part with me." And so Jesus, he corrected him. I think sometimes we get really defensive when people correct us, or we get real defensive when people try to speak truth into our lives. Man, allow people that you love, people who are that have a strong relationship with God, people who maybe are like acting as your mentors, particularly your parents. Man, allow people to speak truth into your life. Also, over in Matthew chapter 16. In verse 23, this is where Jesus turned to Peter. Basically, in verse 22, Peter took him aside and began to rebuke him and said, "Never, Lord, this shall never happen to you." And Jesus was talking about how he needed to go to Jerusalem and he needed to suffer many things. And Jesus says, "Man, get behind me, Satan." And he had to rebuke him. And I think sometimes it's healthy for us to recognize that we're wrong and that someone needs to tell us, to invest in us, bring you alongside. The New Testament uses the word exhortation. Literally means to bring someone alongside and walk with them and challenge them. And so allow that for yourself. Allow people to speak truth in your life who love you and who want the best for you. Hope you guys are doing well, and we'll see you in a couple days on Sunday. Take care.